Mazel, mazel, mazel tov. Where is he? Mazel, mazel, mazel tov. Fantastic. He just made my heart sing. Want to come up, guys? You don't have to sit in the back row. Hey, Ed. Okay, Cannon Berman. We're gonna start.
I'm sitting there and he stands right in front of me.
Look at this.
I thought you weren't coming tonight.
I'm coming. He's watching the Milwaukee game.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very important. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Everybody can find a seat, and you don't even have to worry about a book tonight because we're going to do what's called visual tefillah. Everybody can look up and see exactly what we're doing. We have every prayer and pictures in Hebrew and English and transliterated English characters. Come on in, there's plenty of room. Water's fine. The first day of fall. I know it's not the first day of fall, but it's the first day that feels like fall. So I'm Rabbi Jamie Gibson, and I'm here with Cantor Laura Berman and Rabbi Karen Gorbin, and we're here because there's so many things going on in our family of families. Where's that baby? Where's that baby?
She's in the aisle. She's in the aisle.
Not yet, but almost, okay? We're going to name a baby. There's a couple. Where's Andrew and Marlene? We're going to celebrate your upcoming wedding. We have Rachel. It's your bat mitzvah all weekend long. It's fantastic. And we're just here together for happy stuff and actually for memory as well. So, per Rachel's request, there's a version of a song called Hashkivenu, which means let us lie down.
No, the other way.
It's actually Bear's request.
It was Bear's request.
Bear.
I thought it was yours.
In honor of his third birthday.
In honor of his third birthday today, and where his sister is going to be named today, and he's celebrating his birthday. So can we get our words up? And
Yep.
there we go.
She's waiting.
If you know it, join in. There's Hebrew and there's English, okay?
Bear, you ready?
This is for you, Bear.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom Lehamidenu Shoreinu Lechaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom Lehamidenu Shoreinu Lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us.
Guide us.
Guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom V'hamidenu Shoreinu Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom V'hamidenu Shoreinu
Rachel, will you bring your family up to the pulpit to lead us in the prayers for lighting candles for Shabbat and Kiddush, the sanctification of wine or juice? It's our custom, as you are able, to please rise for these dedicatory prayers as we welcome Shabbat.
You're going to get let them be center.
Oh, and Laura, just move the basket out of there. Just move it.
Let them be center. Okay. No, you're up first. Remember. Yes.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Shall. Come on. That's okay.
Come up. Oh.
Okay. You're going to sit with me.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Rachel, you come forward to help us with the Kiddush. Pick a good key. There you go. There, take the cup. There's the cap on it. You take it right off. There you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu bo mitzvotah v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra e kodesh zecher tfilat mitzrayim ki vanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat l'kodeshecha Be'ava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Everybody find a seat, please. The opening of Shabbat is greeted with psalms that we call Kabbalat Shabbat. And they're Psalms 95 to 99 with a song called Lechadodi. We make selections from it. This version we like to do because if you don't know the Hebrew, it's got a lot of yallas in it, right? The default for not being able to get all the Hebrew goes like this. Lechu niranenai, lai, 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 la Adonai, lai, 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 Naria, Naria, lai, 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 Litzur Yishenu, lai, 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 lai. Let's sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechu niranenai, lai, 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 la Adonai, lai, 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 Naria. Naria, lai, 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 Litzur Yishenu, lai, 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 God's wonder and all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Lechu niranena, yai lai 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 lai, la Adonai, yai lai 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 lai, nari yai lai 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 lai, letzur yishenu, lai 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 lai. One of the things you'll discover tonight is we like to do lots of songs that have some Hebrew and some English. Well, that looks like our pulpit, right?
Yes, it's actually
That
just
looks like
from
me with a lot of gray hair. Okay. Shir Ladonai. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir. Let's try that again. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. The most famous song of Kabbalat Shabbat is the most recent one. It was very contemporary, written only 500 years ago. In Tzfat, Lechadodi, we greet the Shabbat as a bride. We're going to sing of the 9 verses, 4 of them, 1, 2, 5, and 9. You'll see them up there. And it's our custom that as if, there's this beautiful notion that as if the beautiful bride of Shabbat could enter into our presence, in the last verse, we'll all turn around. And maybe where Sanjay's out opening the door in the parking lot, or maybe out in the front there, we don't know, maybe the Shabbat bride will come in. It's our hope every week that the Shabbat bride, or at least her spirit, is with us. It goes like this. La 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 lechadodi, la 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 likrat kala, la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nikab, la 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 lechadodi. La 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 likrat kala, la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nikabela, shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, ishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad. U'shemo echad, l'chemu tiferet v'litila, lechadodi, dai dai dai, la 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 la, lechadodi, la 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 la, likrat kala, la 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 la, penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nikabela, likrat Shabbat. Lechu v'nelcha ki v'kor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'mashpachat kila lechadodi dai 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 la 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 lechadodi la 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 likrat kala, la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nikabela, hitoreri, ki ore kumi uri, shir daberi. Kevod Adonai, alayit niglai. La 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 la. Please rise and face the rear. You'll see the words up on the panel to your right. La 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 la. B'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nikah. The words are up on the right. Boi v'shalom, ateret balad, gam simcha u'tzola, toch emunei amzikula. You bow to the left, then to the right. Boi chalai, la 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 la, please find your seats. La 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 la, nikrat kala. La 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 la, b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nikah. La 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 la, lechadodi. La 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 la, nikrat kala. La 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 la, b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nikah. We're going to skip the next song because I see that Bear is getting a little antsy and we're going to name a baby very soon. So we're going to do Shalom Aleichem. It's the tune that most of you know, that you grew up with. It's a sweet, beautiful tune. And then we're going to name a baby with almost as much hair as Bear had when Bear was born. If you know it, join in.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Last verse.
Tzedkem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Well, Abby and Matt bring up grandparents and babies and toddlers for the service of naming. You're going to stand right here in the middle. Yeah, you're all coming up. You're all coming up. There we go. Just don't trip on a wire. There we go. We'll put that right there. We begin by saying, Bruchim aba'im b'shem Adonai. Blessed are you who come in God's name. Berachnuchem mi beit Adonai. We bless you in God's house. Behold, Abby and Matt have come here with their beautiful daughter that should be named in the presence of Torah and grandparents, relatives, and friends. They are here as a family to hear words of blessing, words of love, and words of faith. They are here that their child may, through her name, take her place among the people of Israel. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light a candle. Bear, I need you a second. Can you come over here?
Bear, he needs your help. Can you help the rabbi?
Yeah, we'll do this.
What are you doing?
What I need you to do is, can you blow? Harder. Harder.
He's working on this skill. Just had a birthday. She lost her.
Okay. There is a new light in your hearts, in your home. This candle celebrates the birth of your child and her emergence into light. Fortunate the woman who knows the pangs of birth, for she has held a star. Fortunate the man who fathers a child, for he knows that he holds eternity in his arms. There you are, right up there. This cup is the vessel of your hope. It is filled with new wine new juice of life just begun, and the sweetness of his taste is the joy this child has brought. May this child, Viva C. Bolton, know sweetness, joy, and blessing all of her life. May she be blessed through the Kiddush as she's blessed right now. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai, God, ruler of all, who creates the fruit of the vine. And if you'll join me in Shehechianu, Baruch atah Adonai, safe. Heinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kimanu, v'higianu lahazman hazeh. Let's see if you like it. It's Vintage Tuesday. Yes! There we go. I want my finger back. There. Okay, here. Take some. Take some. I promise not to pour it all over you. There you go, Matt.
Thank you.
You can give some to Bear if he wants. Okay? When we say Kashem Shenik Nasal Shema V'Ama, Kein Tekan Les Torah, Uchupav Masim Tovim. Just as Viva is entering into her name and her people today, so may she enter into the blessings of Torah, of wedding someday, and a life of good deeds. Can I ask you to read the parents' prayer, which is right here? Okay. I'll take the cup. Here we go. I have it. Here you go. Get close to the mic.
You and I are going to read. Ready?
Here you go. Get closer to the mic.
Hey, honey, stop pulling. Okay, can you stand with Nana, please? Here. O source of light and love and life, we are thankful for the precious gift of new life and for the blessing of parenthood, our parenthood, which allows us to share in the miracle of creation. We hope and pray that our blessing may continue. May our daughter be granted length of days and vigor of mind and body. Thank you. Accessory completes the look. May we find both understanding and love so that we may raise Viva C to adulthood filled with wisdom, love, and the performance of good deeds. May we raise our daughter to a life of joy and wonder, and may we someday be blessed to bring her to the wedding canopy.
As together we all say, Amen. Now, it's very fortuitous. Not only is it his birthday, but this certificate, do you see Noah's Ark here? It's a beautiful rainbow with Noah's Ark. This is the Parsha of Noah this very week, so you'll always remember that she was named here at this time on this Torah portion. Her date of birth is marked September 13th, the date of naming October 12th, the 5th of Tishrei, the 4th of Cheshvan, which is tomorrow, and she is being given the name Aviva Shoshana, but Eli the Avigail. And may this be a name blessed throughout our people and throughout her own life. And we say, may she be blessed throughout her life, even as she's blessed this moment. Let's see, I'm used to handling my boys. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Yaronai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God cause God's light to shine on you, be gracious to you. Yisaronai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God lift up God's presence to you and grant you joy, fulfillment, purpose, love, and most of all, the blessing of peace, as together we all say, Amen. Mazel, mazel, mazel.
Thank you.
Here we go. Oh, she was great. Okay, mazel tov, you can sit down. Kisses, hugs, and kisses all around. There you go. Now, for those staying for the oneg, there is a line in here for the parents to sign, but everybody who is here tonight is a witness, and I'm going to leave a pen and this certificate in the oneg, and every one of you can sign. That way, years from now, they will know who was here on this incredible night, this night that Viva C was named. So I give this to you. There you go. And for the rest of us, what? Oh, that's right. We have a new tradition that we've added to our baby namings, and that is to sing Lechilach. And if you know the words, join in this beautiful prayer of going to a land of blessing.
Lechilach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechilach, on your journey I will bless you.
You shall be a blessing. You shall be Sing it with us. Sing to Viva. You shall be a blessing. As you are able, please rise for the Chatzi Kaddish, which ends this section of our service and leads to the Baruch Hu, the call to worship.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ילמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחיי חון ובימי חון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך ביום היום יתברך וישבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן ועלמה ויאמרו אמן. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai Borach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam vaed.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Orei om balayla, night becomes day, day turns to night. Your musician. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Together.
Roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim.
So that first prayer after Baruch Hu was a blessing for the sun, the moon, and the stars. The second blessing is a blessing of love. God loved us enough to give us rules and Torah and connection one to the other through the Torah. And there's this beautiful melody. If you know it, join in. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Amcha Mishpatim Otanu limadeta Otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofbenu Uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu B'orech yameinu U'bahem negei yomam v'layla Negei yomam v'layla
באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Please rise as you are able for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
An interpretation of these verses from my teacher, Rabbi Richard Levy. We join together. If we can hear the words from Sinai, then love will flow from us, and we shall serve all that is holy with all our intellect and all our passion and all our life. If we can serve all that is holy, we shall be doing all that humans can to help the rains to flow, the grasses to be green, the grains to be golden like the sun, and the rivers to be filled with life once more. All the children of God shall eat, and there will be enough. But if we turn from Sinai's words and serve only what is common and profane, making gods of our own comfort or power, then the holiness of life will contract for us. Our world will grow inhospitable. Let us therefore lace these words into our passion and our intellect, and bind them as a sign upon our hands and eyes. Let us write them in mezuzot upon our doors and teach them to our children. Let us honor the generations that came before us, keeping the promise for those yet to be.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
So, in religious school, literally for 30 years, and Abby, this includes you, we've done this Micha Mocha in a round. And so we'll sing it together. If you don't know it, believe me, you'll know it by the end. And then we're going to divide you into groups, and we'll see if we can make some harmony. 1, 2, ready, and Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nehedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot, Osef Ele, Osef Ele. Okay, just my side. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nehedar B'Kodesh,
Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nehedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot,
Everybody from the beginning.
Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha HaKodesh. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, גואלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
We continue with another version of Hashkivenu, this one which we do often on Monday nights with our teens.
Do you want to come up and sing with me, guys? I know you know it. You have to be up here for the Vashamru after anyway.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right. Oh, Adonai, a big amen here. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. And Rachel, you're going to stay up here for the Shamru.
Look at that.
We'll do this the book way. There we go. There we go. There.
Ready? Hold on. Right after there you go. Ready for Vishamru? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. בני ובבין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
All right, listen to your brother. He's got some stuff to say to you right here.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So, you know me, but for those who don't, I'm Russell, and I am part of the party board at Temple Sinai.
What's party?
Party stands for Pittsburgh Area Reformed Temple Youth. We are the youth group at Temple Sinai, and we host events for the teens in our teen school and Wednesday school. Super fun. You should totally come. You're already coming, but you should totally come to more. And so on behalf of Party, we have a really nifty party shirt. Whoa, so cool. Ooh. Ah. Our next event that we have coming up we want to include all of our teens and have like a relaxed environment for discussion in like a Jewish context. So we have dinner coming up for the hour right before Monday night school. It's from 6 to 7, and we're going to have a dinner, and we're going to have some conversation, really chill, and we'll let you know more details later. We'll have a flyer and whatnot. We'll send it around. So, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be the first to say Mazel Tov. Love you.
Love you.
We continue now with the Amidah. Please rise as you are able.
In case you don't read, that's Lynn and Dale Lazar's grandson.
Asher, yeah.
Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Agid Tehilatecha Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Agid Tehilatecha Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Agid Tehilatecha
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בגבורות ומדומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. A prayer for Shabbat. We join together. Holy One of being, help us replace the earthbound things, confines of space, with Sabbath eyes, with Sabbath heart. Help us to climb, to reach that place in sacred time where we can find our Sabbath soul. Help us, we pray, to recognize your holiness, to sanctify and embrace the Sabbath day with your precious gift, with love and grace. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. A prayer asking God to accept our prayer. O compassionate One of Israel, accept the sincerity with which we pray for ourselves, for our people, and for our world. May our consciousness of you embrace each action that we take and allow us to recall the nearness of your presence created in this quiet time of worship. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. And we give thanks for the ability to do good in our world. we join together.
For the good in us which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and hands, we offer praise. For the desire in us which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful. For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulachana el hodot.
And we offer a prayer of peace.
This is a newer tune. We've only done this once or twice, and so we're just learning it.
Once every single month for
We've only done it about a dozen times. So if you know it, join in. If not, we're all learning together, and you're going to do page turning.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Join us. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom.
Even though this is the picture that I have up pretty much every time we have a projected service like this, it's particularly appropriate today with Parshat Noach to have the rainbow. But as we enter our silent prayer, I want to call to mind one of the ways that the rainbow acts, which is a symbol of hope in dark times. I won't tell the whole story because we'll read some of it tomorrow. So no spoilers. But as we enter silent prayer, what are some of the signs for you in the midst of dark times?
shalom במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל במהרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל במהרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל במהרו אמן. במהרו אמן. At this point in our service, we have an opportunity to offer Mishaberach of healing for those who are not well, those for whom we pray, not only for their bodies, but for their well-being of their spirit, that they be whole. Whole, that's an awfully challenging thing to be in this day and age, isn't it? And I'm especially thinking of Walt Rudolph, who's in the hospital right now. And all of you are probably thinking of those who are just carrying a burden. And it might be their physical health, it might be walking the earth with a stone in the heart, being so weighed down that it's impossible to lift your head up and see that rainbow. The rainbow's there even when you don't see it. And when I look at your part of the congregation, I'm going to invite you to say a name out loud. You can just say it softly to yourself, or you can add it to our collective heart into the air. And then we'll sing together for healing, or you can just say amen. And I look at your part of the congregation, feel free to add a name.
Michael Yaakov ben Chavalea, Abigail Batsalata, Chava Batali, Lifiga, Joder Mel, Mara, Shmuel ben Mara.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
This parsha is a challenge. We tell it to children, and we try to sanitize it. We try to sanitize it of death. We accent beauty and doves. I offer my brief words tonight in honor of my first cousin, Karen Mahler, who's still recovering from Hurricane Florence and was without power for 2 weeks, living off a generator and bathing in rainwater. Just last night, her power went out again. And she is one, and certainly hundreds, if not thousands and hundreds of thousands, need our prayers and our support for the deluge that they have endured. We also have a deluge of emotions. We feel like that ark. See that ark over there? It's not a boat. It's basically a cork. There's no means to steer it. It's just bobbing on top of the water. And the idea is if it bobs long enough, the waters will recede and we'll be okay. And we look out at the waves, the deluge in this country, not just in the rain, but in the affairs of women and men. We feel like we're a cork, bobbing. And we wonder where there's going to be a safe haven, where there's going to be a shore, where in the world we will find a place to put our foot. When the dove is let out, we'll read that tomorrow, there's no resting place for its foot. And the second dove goes out and it comes back with a torn off olive leaf, and only after the third time does it wing away knowing that it can survive in the world. Most people assume that they're the same dove. 1, 2, 3 trips. But there's a beautiful mystical tradition that says each dove had a unique purpose, a unique destiny. And the first one's destiny was to come back and just not have a place to rest. And the second one was to find the vegetation. It's okay, it's great, makes me cry too. It's a terrible story. And the third one is the one that we pin our hopes on. And my hope and prayer in this very, very brief devar is that we understand that we're in a deluge. The deluge is some of our own making, not just in the physical world with climate change, but in a world where people cannot say a civil word one to the other, either because of anger in a family or the inability to look past a political stance. We Jews have never functioned well as fanatics. Every time we get fanatic about something, something bad happens to us. We have an interest in listening to each other. And guess what? We are charged as Jews with calming the waters so that real change can take place. When people don't have a place for their foot, they feel anxious and afraid and angry. And when they're anxious, afraid, and angry, nothing gets done. People flail. Yes, we're on that bobbing cork right now. Every one of us, every interaction we have with somebody, we can say, do we want to bob more? Or do we want a resting place for our foot, a kaf manoach, it's called in Hebrew. They survived the flood. And it's up to us to do more than survive. It's up to us to take care of each other. And only then will all of us have a resting place for our foot. May this be God's will and our own, that together we say, Amen. Marlene, Andrew, time has come. Stand right here. Both of you, stand next to each other, face me, hold hands like you like each other. Makor shalom v'ruach ahava, source of peace and spirit of love. Andrew and Marlene, stand here in wonder They're surrounded by people who love them and care about them, and people who are only meeting them and only wish good for them. May they be lifted up on the hopes of everyone here tonight and on their own hopes and dreams for each other. They stand here surrounded by the Torah on their right and the community on their left, having an anchor in our tradition and the hopes and dreams of community. May that lift you higher together than you could ever aspire to be on your own. May you climb mountains together. May you breathe the air that's fresh and clean. And may you always share the smile that you just shared right now. And may you know that we are all there with you and for you, that you do not have to enter into this new chapter of your life together alone or afraid, but excited and in love and blessed, even as you're blessed at this moment. May God bless you and keep you. May God cause God's light to shine on you both. May God lift up God's presence to you and help guide your steps so that hand in hand you may go to a land of promise where all your hopes are fulfilled, where you meet obstacles together, where you find that you end up in that place of shalom, shleimut, and wholeness and peace, as together we all say,
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Say Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov.
No, like you mean it. Come on.
Mazel Tov.
There you go. I've only known you since you were 5. Oh. There you go. I got the second one. We're very European. We're very, yeah. So many things happening. We, first of all, want to thank Edgar Snyder, who through a generous grant allows us to have cantora music for Cantor Burma. We are delighted to have that support to now allow us to be able to have the music that we have and the music that hopefully all of us will enjoy not only listening to but singing along in as well. Tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, there's Torah study in the Falk Auditorium. And at 9:15, there is our regular Shabbat minyan up in the Barnett Chapel. 10:30, be there, be square, right? Rachel's going to be bat mitzvah, and we're all going to dance and sing with her through the day. And in the night, we'll have a brief oneg after that as well. For those of you who know David Ainsman, who lost his mother this past week, there will be a gathering at his house after Shabbat, after 7 o'clock at 1080 Shady. This coming Sunday at 9:15 is our weekly Hartman seminar, which focuses on contemporary issues in Israel. We have a very special teacher, Rabbi Amy Levin from Hanaton in Israel, who's going to be teaching that session. Even if you're not a regular, you're welcome to come. I know you got a brunch. I know you got a whole thing with the family. And then I have an announcement to make that only came about this last week. I've been asked by the German government to go along with 20 other non-Orthodox rabbis to Berlin for the 80th anniversary of Kristallnacht, which is coming up in November. The German government is bringing us there. We'll meet with Chancellor Merkel and the foreign minister. And Berlin has actually done quite an amazing job of trying to reckon with their past debt, unlike some other countries we might name, but we won't. But I will be keeping you informed about that. It only happened in the last couple of days, and I'm honored to share that with you as well. Next week is our family service, and we have birthday blessings, and we have our after hours segment, right? Where's Rabbi Gorban? Did I lose you? Where? Rabbi Gorban? There. Oh, you were hiding. Okay. And please look for more announcements of many, many things we're doing. A Shabbat hike at the end of the month, the beginning of next month. We're having our interfaith couples group meet on the afterlife in spooky, spooky post-Halloween mansions upstairs. So we'll be doing that as well. And please look to your weekly bulletin. Please, I assume you've all registered, please vote. We want people to vote. It is the 614th commandment. It's actually in the Talmud under a tractate called Baba Maisa. No. You know, you're supposed to vote, and so we hope everybody will take advantage of the opportunity to express themselves in American democracy. And we're going to ask you to ask Rabbi Gorban and Cantor Burma to come back forward now. And if there's anything else I missed, I will be saying it just before the end of our service. Well, let me just see. We've done really, really well. And there's a Brotherhood brunch on October 21st a week from Sunday, with noted New York Times columnist Barry Weiss, who is the daughter of our members, Amy and Lou, and granddaughter of Jack and Andy. We'll be having a brunch here and a conversation from the pulpit right here on the work that she is doing to try to find a middle path in American political discourse. Anyway, I think the tickets are still available, and I hope that many of you will take advantage of that opportunity. So as you are able, please rise for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
For prayers of dedication of a yahrzeit plaque, we begin by saying there is a time for every season under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die. We think of that when those we cherished come to mind and know that in some sense they have never left us, and we memorialize them with honor, love, and respect. This week, we honor Jane Adelaide Licht Siegel by the dedication of her yahrzeit plaque. Jane, who was so much a living, beating heart of this temple for so many years, for more than one generation. We still feel her presence here, Rebecca. We still feel her in our midst with the programs we do with women and that which we do to make this world and this city a better place. In the name of the family of Jane Adelaide Licht Siegel, we hereby dedicate this plaque as a token of love and respect, as together we say, Amen. This week, we honor the following names whose yahrzeits occur in the next 7 days. And if we say the name of somebody for whom you are saying Kaddish, we'll ask you to rise so we can recognize you as a mourner. At the very end, we'll ask everyone to rise so that no mourner will ever need to stand alone. This week, we especially remember the yahrzeits of Harry H. Buckman, Kathleen Kalura, Miriam Cooper, Rhea Farbman, Murray Filer, and Philip M. Feldman, Fanny Frank and Manny Frank, and Robert Frank, Mort Frank, Dolores Franzos, Stanley Franzos, Joseph Garfinkel, Larry Gibson, Norman Paul Gitlitz, Reuben Goldsmith, Ray Gordon, and Ray T. Hadberg, Gail Hanna, Morris L. Harris, Rose Harris and Carol Krieger Hayes, Sarah Johnson, Morley Jubileer, and Leon Irving Katz, Mrs. Bonnie Barclay Kay and Bertha Kellman, Dr. Carl Claudel and Ida Claudel, Robert Kepsel, Samuel Cronick, Anna Lamfrom, Edna Licht, Edwin Leonard Licht, Samuel Lubowski, Paulina Margaretin, Reuben Miller, Helen Middleman, and Sanford C. Molans, Michael Myers, Benjamin Ostroff, and Arthur Pollock, Celia Bayer Rakusin, George Roche, Isabel Rosenblum, Morris Samovitz, Sally Schmerin, Lucille Schmidt, Edith Schwartz, Irene Seiden, Esther Shapiro, Howard D. Smith, David Solomon, Ellen Solomon, David Straight, Howard Wolfson, and Millicent Mimi Young. And now remember those whose recent deaths we still mourn. Chaviva Laniado, the mother of Avigail Endy in Jerusalem, Betty Ainsman, Anna M. Sushak Cicerelli, Jerome Goldstein, Jackie Lobel, Victor Rosenblum, Elaine Friedlander, and all those who died in the hurricane this week. We rise as a community with them so our mourners are not alone as they say their Kaddish. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Bi'alma divrach irutev, Yamlich malchuteh, B'chai echon of Yom echon, B'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv yimru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbam Varach Leolam Olamei Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei Kudsha
Brichu.
Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiram b'yoma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehi Shlam Rabba min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'el kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'el kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us, all Israel, upon a shattered world we need to heal, upon all of us who mourn our beloved dead, as together we say,
Amen.
Amen. Please remain standing. Our final song. This song I wrote 40 years ago because I was challenged to write songs for kindergartners with one line of Hebrew and one line of English. It goes like this. It turns out that it's not a bad song in a round. It goes like this. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. Try that with me. 1, 2, 3. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. Keep going on the English. 1, 2, ready. And Lo yihyeh od hamayim limabu lishachet kol basar. Lo yihyeh od hamayim limabu lishachet kol basar. One last time. Here we go. And Lo yihyeh od hamayim limabu לשחט כל בשר לא יהיה עוד המים למבול לשחט כל בשר. ברוכים אתם בבואכם, ברוכים אתם בצאתכם מטב העולם. May you be blessed every place you go into God's world. May you find a resting place for your foot. May you be blessed every place you come in to safety and love. As together we say,
Amen.
And I don't know where the cookies are.
I'll get them.
Okay, because Rachel needs her cookies, right? But see them all up there? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mizonot. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of all, makes animal crackers, baked goods, and all kinds of wonderful stuff that's out there in the Falk Auditorium. As together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Mazel, mazel, mazel tov. Matt and Abby.